Hey guys, seeing if you'd like this type of videoage. We're gonna glue up this, or not glue up, we're going to heat up this here Gibson SG Derek Trucks minus fingerboard model. This is a super rare option, comes from the custom shop, minus the fingerboard. No, I'm just kidding, God. Anyway, so, I want to talk about the new, and maybe I'll just do this and let you guys listen in as I blab and talk to this guitar while we do the repair. How about that? It's kind of like how Rain Man Ray's channel. Go check that dude out if you like mechanical stuff. That guy's awesome. Anyway, he does lots of car repair. That's what this thing is. Anyway, we love you, Ray. So back to this thing. What we're going to do today is we're going to take this here guitar and we're going to heat up the neck. We're going to use the Stumac. It's expensive because it works. Brand neck heater bar. I'm not sure if it's still available, but they're pretty cool. It's over there. We'll dig it out in a second. And what we got here is we got some permanence happening. This thing's got a permanent forward bow, and we don't like that. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. The truss rod's all the way loose. I know, don't tell you. Try to tighten the truss rod a little bit. Even if this thing, at this stage of the game, could bow this neck even straight, or make it straight, bow it backwards, I wouldn't want to do that just because it shouldn't have to. For one, you just don't want to have that much natural tension built into an instrument that's going to be fighting tension. You don't want that much physics against you. So, and also, without the fingerboard, this thing has a lot less to work with. This is a compression rod. We had some people were kind of confused about how compression versus dual action, how they work and what they do. A lot of people think the truss rod pushes against the inside of here. Well, it kind of does. Yes and no. It's mostly what it's doing is it's squishing from here to here. And when it does that, the back of the neck is getting squished more than the front of the neck. Get it? So if there's more material on the front that is not being tried to be squished, namely the fingerboard, then that's what allows the truss rod to actually flex backwards. Whereas the dual action rod does actually press on uniformly throughout the whole neck. It pushes on itself. It basically does that, what I just described, so for those of you that are like, no, it doesn't, they're wrong, we hate you. No, but that's literally how, like, the hot rods, that's how the hot rods work. Go look at the Stumac thing, that's the same principles apply. Okay? Anyway. Let's see, where were we going with that? Yes, so back to task at hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the heater block, we're going to put it on there, and we are going to heat this thing up. Again, we already heated it once. I'm going to give it one more shot. I prefer to get it right before I have to like force it back and glue it back. Because let's see, I've heated it once to remove the board, and then we immediately like reclamped it and tried to get it to reset there. I kind of figured it probably wasn't going to, because this was pretty bad. What you saw, by the way, that's an improvement. That's I think I have the other videos up. If not, they will be. But this condition is an improvement of how it first started. The fingerboard came out great. Fingerboard flattened right out. It was also curved like a little bit worse than this is now. So that didn't straighten out at that point, but it improved the last time. I'm going to say it probably improved, but it wasn't like a leaps and bounds big difference. It probably, if the last time improved it by, I don't know, 50%, this last time improved it by, I don't know, 10% maybe. And that was with also putting a shim here, one of these. By the way, these Ovation shim things that come into the saddle, save them if you can. They work great for heating applications where you don't want like a plastic or wood to burn or melt. These things can take a lot of abuse. They're really tough. So we like using them for shimming materials. But we're going to find something else to put under there, some other material to try to give it a little bit more back bow this time. I'm digging through my pile of crap, as I often keep like stuff like that, like this. This is a piece of carbon fiber that I'm also going to use. This stuff's really handy just for shims if you have scraps of it. It's, again, super tough, doesn't melt. Well, you know, eventually we all melt. Let's see, there's another one. What else do I want? Okay, that might be enough. I'm going to give it a little more bow than before. This thing's a little bit thicker than this thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thing up on this end and this thing down on that end, and like, you know, it's going to give it more of a slope. But I don't want to, or slope, I don't want to just stack it up here because sometimes that makes weirdness happen with how your clamps are. You know, if you have a little bit more pressure in one spot, when this thing does finally let go and release, it gets a weird bump, you gotta sand it out. This just helps to try to imagine the curve and, you know, keep trying to match that because we are using a flat thing to make a curved surface. Anyway, so let's get my custom. Uh-oh, somebody here. I thought I heard. Did we hear someone? Is someone here? I thought I heard something. For the detour, guys. Check out the shop. It was just the wind. It was really windy this morning, like ridiculous. Here, you guys want to check the shop out? It's all incoming repairs. Ugh, customer stuff and stuff from the store next door, and more store stock stuff. And ooh, look at this. But yeah, it's been super windy. I thought I heard the door rattle. Probably was just the wind. Anyway, let's go back here. Look at all this stuff. See the tool room? Yeah, it's kind of like project-y stuff hanging here. Somebody left the light on last night. Thanks, Doug. Anyway, let's go shut this off and not waste any more power. Thank you, Doug. Let's see, we got bandsaw, spindle sander, oscillating spindle sander, fret buffer, dirty wheel, finish buffer. I like this wheel better. There's a difference. That one, belt sander, shop vac, chemical cabinet, all of our stuff that chemically goes in there, and then router bench, drill press, ladder, dolly, cardboard, bridge cutout things to shield guitars when we're heating them, amp carcasses, amp room. See the amp room? We don't go in there. Amp carcasses, trash. Probably more trash. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Calm it down. Anyway, there's the front of the store. I'm going to do a tour video at some point, but that's it for now. You guys want to get back to this, right? Now that I'm not hearing things. Anyway, let's put this here. Guys, here. Excuse me, sorry. Throat was dry. Ignore my, I don't drink on camera. I'm doing this, but sorry. Do that or me cough. And we're gonna put this like this. Here, can I back this out? Give you guys a better view. Oh yeah, look at that custom work we got going. Bet you guys didn't think you'd see this level of cinematography on the Guitar Tech channel. So let's see. So can confirm. Shout out Letterkenny. That this is in fact thicker than this, and there's a bow here because we don't make any contact. This piece doesn't make any contact until we get right about there. Okay, so we're gonna shoot for right there. That's kind of halfway-ish. We're just using our micrometers to see where this is gonna land. All right, let's go get some clamps. Clamp ball. You want to see my clamp ball? I just put this together. I don't know. Well, not just a couple months ago. I built this wall. Put this bench on it. Look at this taking. God, man, it's so messy. By the way, we have a Guitar Tech bench is open. We would totally seriously hire a guitar tech right now. We have so much work. We'll train the right person. Seriously, if you know how to work on this stuff, let me know. Seriously. Contact me here, or just contact me here. Okay? Okay. Anyway, back to task at hand. Clamp wall. A little chatty today. Trying to keep things a little entertaining. Hopefully I am. Am I not? Taylor Fretbuck. This thing's great to have at a shop. Kind of looks like a face. Just a refret acoustic guitars. Works great. I'll do a video on that at some point. That thing's cool. Fret wire, more fret wire, sandpaper, clamps. Look at all my clamps. I'm a little OCD when it comes to organizing stuff. Let's grab the good ones that I want. I think we're good. Grab those sponge there. We might need more. You can never have enough clamps. All right, set those here. Right there. Don't break. Stay. Okay. All right, you guys want to be on this side? Let's try that. So, what we're going to do, we need some guards for our clamp, because this thing gets hot on both, count them, 2 sides. So we're going to want to put something to protect. You can see this one's been burnt a couple times. You want to protect these. You don't want to cook this so many times. I can replace the cork. Sorry, this gets all chewed up. I can replace the cork if it gets ruined, but eventually heating this wood over and over, we just don't want to. I'm gonna what was I saying? And I'm gonna let this heat for a while. I'm anticipating a little bit of finish issues back here, because whenever you apply pressure and heat, unfortunately the finish does usually take a little bit of damage. That's why I didn't let it go longer last time. We're going to do our best to protect that. We can use pads and like some wax paper and be as gentle as we can, but it's something that happens. Anyway, enough of my yammering. Let's get some clamps on this thing. We will get our box of, you guys can't see, but I have a box of wood shims and stuff. Every shop has a box of crap. That's for my bridge re-glues. And let's move that out of the way. What do we want here? We want something like that. And, ooh, we're going to want that. And we're going to want those. These cork pieces work great for a little impromptu pad clamping call things, whatever. I wonder what that headstock shape is for. Re-gluing. Anyway, I'm just picking on them. I love them. I do. Let's see, what do we want? That maybe. I don't like to have to go digging for stuff when I'm starting projects. So let's get everything I may want and won't need. There we go. I want that one. Looks like another headstock clamping for totally not a Gibson. Let's see. Also these, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I think I have all my stuff. What do you guys think? Got all the stuff? Okay, let's go back to this. See where that's where I'm gonna start. Right there. We want this one's. That's why we grab that one. Start on this side, and clamp. Press down, pull up, just like that. And gonna stay. Good. Please stay. Please stay. It's a little slope down here. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get this to clamp without putting a lot of pressure right on this edge, which you don't want to do. You don't want to, wood can squish, finish can crack. Be as careful as you can. All right, this may be guerrilla guitar repair, but we do want to exercise caution when possible. Okay. All right, so this clamp, see, this one's been overheated a few times. It's pretty rock solid. That's okay. Probably got glue on it, so we can just use one of these little bonus. Actually, you know what? Let's use the wood. We're gonna be heating this. No, not that side. This side, so we want that wood. Yeah, I know. I tend to, that's how my brain works when I put things together. It's like, no, this, no, that, no, this. That, you know, here we are. All right, so we don't quite as much force on that one. We don't want to damage the finish, or as little as possible. Ooh, that's right, hold on. That's what we want to do. Sorry if that's loud crinklage. We are going to take wax paper along the bottom of the neck, where all those clamps are going to be. Let's take this back off. Okay. All right. Do this first. There. That. You stay there. You stay there. Now we're going to put you there, and put you there. Okay. All right. Now clamp. Again, this is just to minimize any finish damage. I mean, finish works fine. I don't hate it, but it takes a long time, and we've got a lot of work to do. So if we can cut down any finish work, yay. All right, let's put another one of those there, get that ready. Grab the clamp. And I like to go back and forth, just because these things they don't exactly stay super pulled straight down, you know what I mean? Let's start here. Oh, come on. Some of these things are pretty old and worn out, and this end gets chewed up, and they don't catch as quick, and you got to kind of force them before it'll engage properly. And this one, the bottom still isn't great. Let's see if we can sneak this back a little bit without losing the grip. Come on. There we go. That's much more betterist. Oh, shouldn't lose my shim. Starting to get contact there. There we go. Okay. Now, always check your previous steps before you're like 8 steps ahead of yourself. Okay, that one's good. By the way, when you're doing this, you don't want to put down a ton of pressure. You don't want to crush. And doing that, what will happen is as I move down the line here, I'll put a clamp on. I say clamp on. Whoops, I'm forgetting. Or cramps, as they call them, across the pond. As we put the clamps on, we are going to be putting down more pressure in the middle, and we'll be eliminating that big bow. Therefore, what was pressure here is now changed. And sometimes you just got to make sure. See, look at that. This one, no, not yet. But some of these clamps will need to be readjusted before and after you start heating, by the way. Heat changes things. That's why we use heat, because it changes things. You can't just do this and walk away. You got to keep coming back and check on it, and check your clamps, not just that your guitar is not on fire. Speaking of guitar on fire, let's plug this in, because now we're pretty sure on our plan, and we can start the actual heating process. Powering on. Contact. Electrons flowing. See? Red light is on. This thing gets pretty warm fairly quick. It's a little uneven. Gets hotter here first and down here last, but not too bad. It works very well though. I like this one. We do have the old, what everybody has, where it's cut out here, a little half moon shape for classicals, so we have that too, but the power cable comes out the top, and I like to heat 2 things at once occasionally, and this works great for that. Alright, let's get our pad in position, and we're going this. Okay, all right, cool, good. We good on the bottom. Let's shift that a little. There we go. Oh, clamp slipped. These old ones, man. And you just basically gotta squeeze at the back, squeeze down, and then that. Another little trick. I won't do it like this because we want it to be gentle. Is you can tap the back of this spot right here with a hammer to get an extra bite out of it. I'll do a video about that at some point. Good idea. It's you guys inspiring me. Anyway, here, let's grab a couple more clamps. Always need more clamps. That's why we have a lot. That one is really not great. I know that clamp. I don't like it. This one's a good one, and this. Oh, there we go. I know these two are good because they came from my shop, my other original shop. My ASH guitar pair. That's my initials. And I didn't think that sounded as cool as Gorilla Guitar Repair. Plus, I actually do say that. It's not like I just pulled it out of my butt entirely. Gorilla. Look at this one's already got the thicker pad on it and everything. And make sure there's no glue. That's a tech tip. Always make sure there's no dry glue on your old pads. That can ruin your day. I think that's all protected. And it's like a busted condom. It'll just ruin a good experience. Well, you think you're good, and then, nope. Let's see where we're at. That's certainly tight. That is certainly tight. We may not want to put a clamp here. Let's see how, that's already getting, it's not like too hot to touch yet, but you wouldn't want to leave your hand there for long. Here, let's see. Let's see here. It's not so much there. So yeah, it starts on this end. What do we got this side? Not much at all. And we're still pretty cold over here. So, pretty quickly it gets to, what we got? Watch me burn myself. This will get hot enough to burn you. It'll get hot enough to sizzle water. I don't know exactly what the top temperature is, but definitely will, at high temp, will skate water right across it. All right, let's put this stuff away. I don't think I need these. Let's put this back over here. Always put your stuff away. Always put your stuff away. That's how you don't lose things. Sorry about swinging the camera around. It's, this is just how I am. Clamp cam. Clamps back, actually. As long as we are right here, let's take this off. Because really, these two are like the worst two clamps that this shop has. They slip. One of them I think was broken, and we kind of glued it back together. Let's see. Okay, good. Now, let's go back to the bench. Look at this thing, huh? Have a neat process. All right, let's. I'm gonna get in here and sight it. Let's see where the bow is at here. On the side, you can stare at my dumb face while I do this. Just kind of. We're gonna move this one. Let's see here. See, look how much that moves. Just let's see. Yeah, I wasn't clamping very hard to begin with because I did not want. Again, we don't want a damaged finish. I went down another click. Ooh, that is getting hot now. It gets hot quick. All right, there we go. And we're gonna take this one down. Yep, that one moved. Okay, and this one's not. Shouldn't move. Let's give it a little. Yeah, no, that one's still tight. And, ooh, see, look at that. Look at that. This one actually, from messing with those, moved enough to fall. See how that neck is moving? And we're doing it gently. You don't need to, max pressure right away. Sometimes things need a little bit of finesse. Let's see where we're at. what did that do for us? Oh, that side, that thing got right in the way, didn't it? Come on, get out of the, there we go. Sometimes protective measures are annoying, but we still should take them. There we go, that should be better. Oh, that's better. Okay. You know, I might do a little adjusting at this point. I might put one more. Yeah, I think I want to put another shim in the headstock area. So let me get my shim box out here. What do we got left? This thing gets rated by the other techs. Oh yeah, anything I can use? Oh, there's more carbon fiber. Oh, that's a thicker piece of carbon fiber. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna use this, which is a 2mm thick, versus what's in there, which is a 1mm thick. See? Look. I don't know if you can see, but that's thicker. And then we're going to slide. Actually, it's going to be better. We're going to slide this one up, this one this way, this one in here. It's going to make a better slope. All right, I better do that before things get too hot to handle. Take this. Let me get you guys a better view. Right, here's where I burned myself on camera. You can laugh. I would totally laugh. So would laugh. Let go. See, it sprung back out. Put the tension back. It's a fighter. She's a fighter, all right. All right, let's take this off. Okay. Whoop. Get out of the way. I can smell that pine heating up. All right. Let's. Come on, I don't want to burn myself. Move this up. Come on. Come on. Let's not burn yourself. All right. Go from the bottom. Why don't you do that? That might be smarter. Oh, there we go. See, that's still how much, there's still so much bone there that just had that much less tension there. All right, cool. Show. All right, let's see if I can gently, there we go. I know we shouldn't press up on that, but here we are. Okay. All right, so just so we know, that's 2mm wide. This is 1mm wide. This might be the same width. What we got here? That feels like the same. So also 1 mil. So that would show why we always check things, because I thought this was thicker. In fact, I was proved to be mistaken. It's okay. That is how we figure stuff out, and why we always check what's going on. All right, so let's go back to our previous plan of attack. We're gonna put this back here. Again, we don't get mad when things like this happen. It's just, it is. It's just it's just how things are, you know? Just fix it. There we go. That. Go. Okay, look at that. I can tell that thing's flexing easier just from the amount of heat that's already gone into it. Let's just settle down yet. No, that one's pretty tight. Thick pad. Oh, other side. Okay. Now let's try this way. Okay. I like the spacing of the clamps better there anyway. What do you guys think? Think so? All right, let's check and see how much like this one is moved. I bet it has. Let's see. A little bit of a squeeze. Ah, come on. Maybe not. Maybe it already flexed enough. Do that anyway. Let's reset this one. Yeah, that one moved. Okay. This one at? This one moved. Let's check it again. Maybe a little. Yeah, I think it did. All right, let's put you guys over on this side, and you can kind of see what I'm seeing, maybe. Here, let's put these custom camera holder things. All right, I'll put it. See. you guys can see, but that's what we're trying to do. This is definitely like way too hot to touch now. How about back here? Yeah, you wouldn't want to put your hand there long. All right. So here, you guys back down. And I'm going to check the situation here, see if, and also feeling for heat. That's looking better. Yeah, I like it. I think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move this. Here, let's go on this side. I'm gonna move this shim back a little bit. It looks like it's kind of doing a weird thing here, a little bit, and making too much of a sharp angle here. I want it to stay as curved as possible, and that's tough to do with a flat thing. It'd be cool if they made like, well, I guess a heater blanket would work. I don't have one. I do kind of. Then let me borrow a small one, but it would be too small for this application. I bet I could figure something out like that. Make like a call to the proper backbone radius. No, you don't move. All right. Okay. Let me take them all off. How about now? There we go. Oh, there we go. Wiggle. There we go. We're gonna go right about. Ooh, that is hot now. Definitely hot. Okay. Clamps going back on. Third time. This is how we do it. This is why stuff costs money. Because we gotta do stuff like this to make stuff work. Get on there. There we go. Alright, this I think is gonna work better. Better elasticer. Okay. Alright, by the way, if I have to cut the video short, it's because somebody came in. And we'll keep updating as we go. I don't want people to listen to me talk to myself too much. What did I do different? Did I have another? No? What did I do different? Oh, yeah, I was going to take the block. That's right. Hold on. That's okay. That's why we have lots of scrap wood. Yeah, I didn't say that part out loud. Therefore, I forgot it immediately that I needed another block. Oop. Dropping stuff on you guys. Ooh, don't burn yourself. Get that like that. And do that, and we're gonna use. Come on. Cooperate with me. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't be a jerk. So these clamps, again, they're finicky and they're worn out in certain places. There we go. That caught it, I think. Maybe not. We're gonna move this one. I don't like you. Don't like you at all. Alright, now we're gonna do this. This time with a clamp that I know where we go. I know this one works. This is another one of those finicky ones over there. Okay. Let's see how tight things. Can't wiggle that. Ooh, wiggle that. Let's see where we're at as far as alignment goes. That's looking better. I like that better. All right, let me get. You can put this clamp back and grab one more good clamp. Okay. Yes, I checked to make sure there's no finish on the bottom of that. Okay, let's put that there. Oh, there we go. All right. That off if you want. See what's going on here. We're gonna recheck all. There we go. Yep. Sorry about the armpit view. Okay, now I think we're good. That looked better. And we're gonna just heat this thing. So that's the process. And if this doesn't work, let me put my stuff back. Shims and sandpaper, stapler, hammer. So if this doesn't work, the next step is I'm going to have to actually, I will put in carbon fiber reinforcement rods. That'll make a cool video, but I prefer not to do it on this guitar. I'd love for this thing to just be stock and straight. It's too bad that it's not. It's an expensive guitar. Not that that has anything to do with craftsmanship. We all know how that works. But anyway, we're going to wrap this one up here. I'm sure if anyone here is still here, thanks. Let me know. Do all the YouTube things. I really appreciate yous. Later.